Y'all know it's BC and David Clarence don't make. Since we subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Now, I don't know a lot of y'all don't remember, but when CJ So Cool was doing the Say Cheese interview, he mentioned how Bandman Kevo basically was telling him to hire children to replace the So Cool kids. And I believe when he was having those sleepovers with Kamari, it wasn't simply just to entertain his daughter or make her feel welcome. It was really audition. This was the casting couch. And I'm gonna prove to you in this video. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's get right into video.
We'll find the chef to come over. Maybe we'll hit up Lexi. Maybe we'll do DoorDash. I don't freaking know, but what I do know is these kids came to my house and they have to see the real CJ So Cool, and this is the real CJ So Cool. So I won't let my daughter down. And yes, this video is for Kamari. I know a lot of you are like, how can parents let their kids spend the night at your house? They don't freaking know you. Well, I actually got to talk to all the parents. I met them all and everything has been squared away, so you don't have anything to worry about. Plus,
so you met the parents, everything's been squared away because you know what? You promised them probably a spot, that their child will have a spot on your So Cool show. Whatever the case may be. A So Cool kid spot, Kamari and friend spot, whatever the case it was at the time. And to be honest with you, it's just madness. It's craziness that you would even, get to that point. That's why you can kind of see the decline, coming. And it was plainly obvious at this point because he was desperate. I mean, he literally was just having random children that his child doesn't even know coming over from her school. Who knows the intention of these parents? They could have went along with it, but just like they did Michael Jackson and other people, they could have put a whole bunch of false allegations on him and things of that nature. He lucky he came out of that clean. Listen to Bandman Kevin, look what it has done all the way till now. And now he wants to basically rebuke the guy. Like, I don't deal with nobody like him. But you wasn't saying that before. You literally vouched for him. You said that Royalty didn't know this side of him, that he was literally saying all these positive things about loving your family and this and that crap. But then he turns around and say, "Oh, Batman Kelvin, this guy's trying to make himself taller, get BBL surgery, all this stuff." And it kind of proves that he's very unstable and double-minded. And when you're like that, you fall victim to yourself. Pride comes before the fall.
At Harbor Freight, we're committed to ensuring our tools are expertly engineered and built to last.
I'm a veteran at this. This is what I do. I let kids spend the night in my house because my kids like that. And that's what all kids do. When I was a kid.
Wait, you say you let kids spend the night at your house because your kids, plural, like that, right? Well, you didn't have the So Cool kids at this time. So kids like that, I think you were kind of, tying that into some nostalgia, at the end of the day. But you can tell what his intention were. And the parents didn't mind because they was hoping for a paycheck. They probably already got paid anyway, but probably it's gonna be some future revenue, coming up.
I wish I had a parent like me. Since I wasn't able to experience that, I became that person that I wanted in my life. Now, some of you might not understand, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Another shot at simple Michelle.
9,000 reasons why you should subscribe to my channel. But we're not here to talk about that anymore. We about to go outside.
Let's get to all these kids.
It will be your phone.
Like I said, this is no different than them shows that came on back then with JD and then when they did the whole hip hop thing and you see who's last, so get signed and get a contract, whatever the case may be. This was the same thing that CJ was trying to do. And it was very risky. But you can just see the anxiousness. He wasn't planning this through. And that's why I didn't fall through with Kamari, because I really believe it wasn't just for Kamari to come up there to have a better life. It was for her to initially, use her basically as a catalyst to bring other children into, whatever the situation they had to, like I said, replace the So Cool kids and start this new journey, which wasn't going to end well anyway, because you don't know these kids personally. And there's no way. I mean, if a parent does go along with you having them, every other weekend or when you're shooting a video, that wasn't going to work out because you're just allowing strangers into your life. And you, like I said, you don't know their intentions. You don't know what they have in stored. And it's just silly. This what happens when you listen to an individual like Bandman Kevo. This is what happens.
So hold on. Me and Kamari.
I'm just gonna skip through here.
Put your right foot on green. Put your right foot
And
on
that girl right there, the white shirt, if y'all remember, he had her in a few other videos with his daughter Kamari. And you can tell that she was probably one of the last remaining contestants. And it just was silly. And you can tell in the background that those parents probably was like, hell nah, you better pay me this, that. And he probably wasn't with it. And then on top of that, you got to sign the NDA. It's all the shit. They gonna find out the truth. So now they gonna be like, oh, all he does is rent houses. He don't own anything. You know, it's really embarrassing. But like I said before, this was the casting couch. It literally was. This was Disney. This was Nickelodeon. This was his own type of shit.
Now it's Kaji's time.
Skimming through this.
Kaji, you need to go.
Cause it's insanity to me. And look at this here.
I lost the game of Twister.
See what's happening, like they sitting down saying why they did this. It's like them reality shows when they get their little close up and their little private interview. This is what this was here.
I really think I could have got that money, but I was just
like, I really think I could have did this and could have done that, and I could have made it to the final. It's like you can see the whole setup was just ridiculous. But point that out, and a lot of people didn't realize that Kamari being there wasn't just for her to do better in school, gain better morale, code of ethics, but it was really to attract other children, to try to convince their parents to get them involved into this just crazy environment that just really is unsuitable for a child. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. But I'm up. Out of that, make sure you subscribe to that notification bell. You don't miss an upload.